Hey everybody, so today and tomorrow I'm going to be taking you on 2 days in Sequoia National Park and Kings Canyon National Park. My friend Rick and I are doing this little 2-day excursion, and he found the most epic Airbnb in Three Rivers, California. I mean, look at these views. It is the cutest little blue house with little John Muir memorabilia all inside. If you want to find this place, it's really beautiful. I can DM you information about it, but let's go explore Sequoia. The entrance to Sequoia National Park from Three Rivers is the best way to start. As you're coming into the park, there's a spot called Hospital Rock that I would stop at, not because of the rock, but because there is a gorgeous swimming hole just to the right of it. There's waterfalls leading into the hole and waterfalls going out, and it's a beautiful spot to stop at and enjoy the nature and just take a quick dip if you're warm.
Check our hits and let us check the surf. Staying high and drives more trouble than it's worth in the sun.
After about 45 minutes to an hour of driving through the park, you're going to make your way to the first destinations, past the Giant Forest Museum. Make a right and you're going to go through the tunnel log, which would be the first stop, which is an amazing thing where you can drive through the tree. A lot of people thought this was the tree destroyed in one of the big storms, but that was up in Northern California near Mount Shasta. So the tunnel log tree is still able to drive through, and it is such a fun experience. Just past the tunnel log is the Crescent Meadow, which John Muir called the gem of the Sierras. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous meadow. And when we were there, we saw tons of deer. Some other people reported they saw bear, which we did not see. But if you come up to the meadow, you will see lots of deer come up to you, hopefully, and it's just a wonderful experience. And from this meadow, there are a lot of other little things you can go find. There's a thing called Tharp's Log that is a short hike. And we kept going and continued on to find something a little more fun called the Chimney Tree.
Just a mirror for the sun. Just a mirror for the sun. Just a mirror for the sun. These smiling eyes are just a mirror for. These smiling eyes are just a mirror.
After completing Crescent Meadow, I would definitely come to the Morro Rock Trail. Morro Rock Trail is a trail of steps that goes all the way to the top of Morro Rock. It is a strenuous hike only because you're going uphill. It only takes you about maybe 15 to 30 minutes depending on how slow you go, but it is exhausting and you will be soaking wet by the time you get to the top. But when you do reach the top, you will be absolutely mesmerized because the views are epic and it is so worth it. You can see all of Sequoia National Park, all of Kings Canyon National Park, and it's just absolutely breathtaking. So I definitely recommend stopping here.
Yellow icing, just a mirror for the sun. Just a mirror for the sun.
There are tons of other sites you can stop at in Sequoia National Park. There is the Big Trees Trail, there's Crystal Cave, but the last stop for us on our day, and probably the most famous one, is the General Sherman tree. The General Sherman tree is the largest tree in the world by volume, and it's estimated to be almost 2,700 years old, and it is very remarkable. And there is a little bit of a hike to get down to the tree, which means you have to hike back up, so it is a little more strenuous than you would think, so please plan for that. Bring bug spray, bring water, but it is a beauty to check out this tree, so definitely make sure you see the General Sherman tree. Even though we stayed in Three Rivers and got an Airbnb, I would really recommend spending the night in the park because at the end of the day, we had to go all the way back out to Three Rivers and the next day schlep all the way back in, which can be a lot of driving. So I would really recommend spending the night at the Wuxachi Lodge. They have some good food and they have really cool rooms. Food in the park is limited, so I would bring your own food or read about all of the restaurants and lodges that have foods because some of them have restrictions. But that concludes day one in Sequoia National Park.
In Big Sur, we take some time to